Okay, to make up the vegetable broth powder, I have already got in this bowl 1 tablespoon of the celery powder, 1 tablespoon of the carrot powder, and 1 tablespoon of the red bell pepper powder, and 1 tablespoon of the onion powder. I am going to add a 2nd tablespoon to it. And I'm going a little bit on the lesser side with that because, well, the first one there was quite a bit heaping that came out. And then for the garlic powder, it is 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I've got 1 tablespoon in there. That's the 2nd tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. And you can add whatever spices you want to. This recipe does actually call for lemon powder, and I'm not a huge lemon fan, so it is not getting added to it. 1 tablespoon of, I'm sorry, it's 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. So we're going to rough guesstimate on that because I have got just a teaspoon out, not a half. And if you get too much, well, you know what, it's okay. It's about a half. I can always add more if I need to it. Marjoram. We are going to go with 2 teaspoons. Another thing that I am leaving out is the dill weed. That is something that, I don't know, I just am not a huge fan of in veggie broth. And that is something that you can always just add in to the soup or whatever it is that you're making because it is a powder. It'll blend in really well. I already got the celery powder in there. This is basil, and we are going to be doing 1 teaspoon. I could put this in my blender and mix it up, which you know what, I might just do because that will get rid of some of these chunks of the basil and the thyme. But essentially, this is it. And it is 1 teaspoon of the thyme. There we go. And that's it. Like I said, you can add this to your spice mill again. Mine is drying at the moment from where I made the carrot powder, the bell pepper powder, and the celery powder. But all you do is just really mix this up well. No chunks to it. And it is 1 tablespoon of this mix per 1 cup of water, or if you're using a pre-made veggie broth, a store-bought one, or one that you can, it doesn't have quite enough of that veggie taste to it, add 1 tablespoon of this to a quart of the already made veggie broth. And you can always adjust that. You can always add more to it. Easier to go on the lesser part than on the too much, because you just, you know, it's like they say, you can't take it out. So I hope you all will give this a try. Let me know in the comments if you do or what you think of this. What else would you add to it to give it that vegetable taste? Oh, one thing I am missing is 2 cups of nutritional yeast, and that gives it almost kind of like a little bit of a cheesy taste to it. You don't have to put that in, but it is an added health benefit to it. And you can add salt to this. You want to use real salt. You don't want to use like the regular table salt that has got a caking powder to it. What I like to use is Redmond's real salt, and it comes from Utah. It's from here in the United States. They make a great salt product. But what I'll do is I'll bring you back after I get this all ground up. So we've got cooler weather here in Northeast Indiana, and I've been working out in the yard. I came in, and one of my favorite ways to warm up is a nice hot cup of veggie broth. Now I did heat this up extra long, like 1 minute, 20 seconds, just to help out with the powder dissolving with it. I'll let it cool off to drink it, but I'm just putting in 1 tablespoon. And this might actually be a little bit strong just because this isn't exactly a full cup, but I do like a strong taste to the veggie broth. Now the tan color that it's got, or yellowish color that it's got, a lot of that is the nutritional yeast that I put in it. I think I said in the video that that is optional. You don't have to put that in. And actually, you can use any kind of veggie powder in making up your own seasoning that you want to. This one, you know, I've got dried bell pepper. I think it's red bell pepper, celery. You know what? I can't remember. Turmeric. I can't remember what all I put in it. I can't believe that. But make it your own. Put in the ingredients that you like to it. And even, I mean, go outside the box if you want to. You know, dry some beans even if you want to. And you can put take the actual bean out, but you can dry the shell and use it. Okay, let's do a little taste test here and see. That is so good. I cannot believe how much better that tastes. And to be honest with you, the nutritional yeast does not give it a cheesy taste to it, but this is absolutely delicious. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Hope you guys will try this out. Let me know in the comments what you think of what you made, and just enjoy a nice warm cup of veggie broth on a cold winter day. Side note, if you are not feeling well, you know, if you're come down with the flu and you don't really feel like eating, veggie broth is one of my favorite things to drink. It's easy on the stomach, it's digestible, it's got nutrients in it. So I really do encourage you guys to try that sometime. That's it for now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Decided to bring you back and show you the blender. This is the nutritional yeast. Most people that say that they don't like it, chances are that they are just not adding enough of it to it. I was like that when I started adding more to whatever it was that I was making. I really started liking the taste of it. It is very healthy for you. It's high in the B vitamins. And this is what I just made up. And one thing you can do, and I'm not going to take the time to do it, is when you're working with a powder like that, you can put like saran wrap in the lid, and that will help keep the lid cleaner. Okay, little noise here. Even getting some out the top. This is what it looks like. Let me unplug that. Oh my goodness, I should have let that settle. There you have it. That is all your spices ground up in it. Don't ever do that. Always let the dust settle. So just let me know if you do make this, what you think of it. And you can leave the nutritional yeast out. You do not have to put that in. And I'm going to get it put into this jar, and then I'm going to start making my veggie soup. So or not veggie soup, my wild rice soup. So I will see you guys in a little bit.